Hey guys, hope you're having a great Wednesday or Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. I wanted to make a quick live video about consistency. I had a friend ask me just a couple days ago how I stay so consistent. And so I just thought that I would put some thoughts down and then share it with you, because if one person's asked me, there's probably other people that are wondering how they can be more consistent as well. So I wanted to share that with you. My name is Andrea Correa. In case you don't know me, I'm an online health and fitness coach, and I love helping my friends get fit from home and learn how to eat healthy, get their families eating healthier, and just live a healthier lifestyle. So my first way that I stay consistent is I have a plan to follow. I am not having to figure out what I'm doing each day. I don't wake up and wonder, what am I going to do today? I have a very specific plan, and I'm talking about workouts for the most part, and just fitness in general. But I have a plan. And so what I do is I do home workout programs, and each one comes with a calendar, and it tells me exactly what to do each day. I am not a personal trainer, although I wanted to do it at one point. I'm not. And I don't have time to make up my own workout plan. I have a family, I have kids, I have a home business. I just don't have time for that. So I'm going to leave that up to the professionals and follow a calendar that has been developed by people that are very good at it to get me results. And so I know that when I pull up my workout calendar for the day, I know what I'm going to do. And that helps me a lot, because at 5 a.m. I don't need to be thinking too hard about what I'm going to do. So that's number one. I have a plan. And that also fits with my nutrition as well. I do make a plan for the week, and sometimes it's a little loose and other times, but I have an idea of what I'm going to have for all my meals for each day. Some things I can just repeat so that it's easy, but I have an idea, so I'm not just winging it, because if that was the case, I'd probably end up, eating fast food or something, or eating way too many carbs, things like that that aren't gonna make me feel my best and get me to my goals. So I have a plan for that as well. My second way that I stay consistent is I have an end goal, and I know what I'm reaching for, and I know I'm not going to get there if I'm not consistent. And so when I first started this, my end goal was comparing my before and after picture. I've never stuck to anything, and that's one thing I should note. I've never been consistent until I started these home workouts. That was the first time I've ever been consistent. But the thing that got me consistent from the start was I wanted to see what my before and after comparison would be. I was just really curious if this would even work. And I just thought, I'm just going to stick this out and just give it a shot and see what I can actually accomplish in these 60 days. And so that was in the back of my mind a lot in the beginning, was just, I can't wait to compare those two pictures. And the results were awesome and blew me away. And I mean, I didn't even weigh myself or take measurements before I first started, because I didn't expect much, and I wish I had, but I did have that before and after picture in my mind, and that really kept me going and having that end goal. And that continues on today with every new program that I do. I'm excited to see what my end results are going to be. Another way that you can frame this is, not necessarily an end weight. I don't think that that's a good idea to say, I can't wait till I'm 125 pounds. That's going to set you up for failure, because you're going to be fixated on a number. Instead, I think it's better to think, I have these specific genes that I love and I want to fit in them. And you work towards that, and you picture yourself wearing them, and you know that you're going to rock them with confidence, but you're not going to get there unless you're consistent. So I think things like that are a lot better than picking like a number on the scale. And so that's what I would suggest as far as having an end goal. Number 3 is having a community for accountability. This is invaluable. This would be so hard to do alone, and it's so much easier to quit when you're on your own because no one else knows. And so for me, having a group of people that hold me accountable definitely keeps me consistent. And part of that is you guys. I post my workouts every morning, and I'm sharing that, and that keeps me accountable, because if I just quit sharing anything about my workouts, I feel like people would wonder what I was doing because I have been so consistent. And so sharing what you're doing helps a ton, both with like a private community or public on social media. For every person that's going to roll their eyes at you, you're going to have 5 more that tell you how much you inspire them. And I've never for a second let any of those people that might act like they're not a big fan of my post, I've never let that stop me. Because I know that there are so many people that need to be inspired and need to know that I'm just a regular mom who found something at home that is working for me. And if it can work for me, it can work for you too. And so I would encourage you, whether you're somebody that's like me, that's a coach, or you are just, a regular mom at home that just wants to work on your own fitness, share it with people. Share what you're doing. It will hold you accountable and keep you consistent. And no, it's not easy to share, but I promise the feedback that you get is so worth it. And I mean, just think, if you could help one of your friends be a little bit healthier, it's totally worth it. So number 4 is I have to believe that it's going to work. That keeps me consistent. Knowing that, hey Jesse, knowing that what I'm doing is going to work keeps me going. Because if I was doubting whether or not this was going to work, it'd be really easy for me to just say, forget it, I'm not going to keep going. But I have a belief that it's going to work. And, it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, because if you don't believe it's going to work and you quit, well, obviously it won't. But you've got to stick with it. But you have to have that belief and get up every day knowing that what you're doing matters. So that is my number 4 tip. And part of that is feeding your mind with positive thoughts. Because if you're just seeing negative all the time, you're going to think negative. And so it really helps to feed your mind with positive thoughts. And if you're needing something like this, I'd recommend the book, The Compound Effect. It really talks about how just those small little actions every single day lead to huge results. Yes, Jesse, I was just reading your comment. But yeah, so having something that fuels your mind with positivity helps a lot. So if you need a good book, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy is a great place to start. And then number 5 is have fun. Enjoy what you're doing, because if you hate it, you're not going to stick to it. And so you've got to find something you love. And I really believe that even the people that say they hate to work out, there is something out there for them. Part of it is just when you're really out of shape, it's so hard, it's hard to enjoy it. But that's why you start small and you find things that you can do. And the stronger you get, the more you can do. And you'll start to feel empowered and you realize how strong you really are. And then you really enjoy it. And so I just encourage you to find something that you love, that you look forward to every day. I mean, I know when I go to bed at night, I think about what I'm going to do in the morning as far as my workout goes, and I look forward to it. No, I do not look forward to working out at 5 a.m. I don't look forward to getting up early, but I know that that's the best time for me to do it. And so I look forward to the actual workout, and so I can make it happen. So, and I think about how I'm going to feel once I'm done, because I always know that I always feel better once it's done. So those are my 5 tips for staying consistent, and I hope that they were helpful to you. And if you're somebody that's struggling with consistency, I would love to help you. You can message me or reply to this video, but I would love to help you. And if this was helpful for you, please share it with a friend or tag them in the comments so that they can check it out. Because we're all just, a community trying to make each other better. And so I hope that this has been helpful to you. Have a great day.